So it's me, your boy K Samson. I have these words to give us. They pushed you away, but they are now regretting why they did so. So if you come to understand, you will figure out that there are some categories of people you will meet in life. Many of them will do it, will not allow you to be with them because they will look at you and said you are not good enough to be in their life. You are not good enough to stay with them. You are not good enough to be around them. You are not good enough for this, for that, for different what unnecessary what reasons. So you come to figure out, why is it that I'm not good enough to be around you? Why is it that I'm not good enough to stay with you people? Why is it that I'm not good enough to do this? So many of them will not tell you why they say so, but sometimes they will not tell you directly, but with their attitudes and their character, you will understand that they don't do what they don't need you. Because once someone or people don't need you anymore around them, their attitudes will let you know. You are old enough to discover when some categories of people don't need you anymore. No one will tell you to do what, to leave. So guess what? They are regretting for letting you go. Many people are regretting for allowing you to go. Why? Because they will find out that you are the one that they ought to keep. They'll find out that you are the one that they needed in their life as badly as they want to breathe. So that was a story that I was being told when I was in school. So one of my teachers said a word those days. He said there was a student who was so dull in the class. So it come to a point where one teacher always tell him, all my tests you always fail. You have never passed one. You have never even get any mark from me. You always repeat it. So the boy was so frustrated because of this teacher. He decided to move. So within some years, this boy come back to the same school with a successful blessing. He was so big. He was so rich. The Bible the teacher said a word that when this guy returned back to the village, the same place, and he still meet the teacher was so surprised. And those whom this teacher always believe, always have tell that they will be successful, the guy surprised all of them. He surprised all of them. He said to the teacher, the reason why I work so hard to get to this level, it's not because of that I'm not intelligent. It's not because I do it because I want to be better than everyone, but I do it because I want to prove you wrong. This is who I am. The same way, there was also a story that my friend tell me. He said there was a boy whom his father, he is an orphan, so he was working with his uncle in a farmland in those days in Nigeria. So this guy was working with his uncle. So he mentioned a word. He said to his uncle, this helicopter that is flying, I will do what? I will buy it one day. The uncle pursued him with cutlass. He said, how can someone like you be praying to do this? He slapped the boy. He beat him up. He said, get out. You don't dream. You dream more than yourself. How can you be dreaming of something like this? So the boy went out with tears. He ran away. According to this, my friend, he said the story that they told him. He said when the boy come back, he do what? He show his uncle the plane he buyed. Everything. He said, the reason why I do it, because you did not believe in me. You did not believe that I can be successful. You did not believe that I can make it. That is the reason why I decide to do anything that I could do in order for me to get it. Now I have made it. That is the reason why I come back again to tell you that I have that thing that I do used to tell you. That's why I always tell people, if someone abandoned you, don't just do what? Don't just be angry with them. Because time is going to tell that they make the worst mistake of their life. If someone tell you that you can't make it, don't just be angry because they don't know you. If they get to know the deep of you, they will like you. If someone have ever tell you you can't succeed, brother, believe me, they don't know you real. If they come to figure out where you come from and what is ahead waiting for you, like Joseph as Esther, they will not say what they have already said. So what am I trying to say is this: many of them will do what? Will be frustrated. Why? Because they make the worsted mistake by telling you you can't do it. You can't make it. You can't succeed without them, because time is coming where the word they have said before, where the word they have spoke, will do what? Will affect them even more than sickness. Believe me. They will regret it. Remain blessed.